More than 100 people took advantage of a special shopping session for seniors and people with disabilities at a Woolworths in Sydney's north this morning. For more, reporter Antoinette Collins joins us now from Neutral Bay. Well, how did it go?
Well, Lisa, as you just said, there is a queue outside the doors here at the Neutral Bay Woolworths from about 7:15 this morning as people gathered to take advantage of this hour that's been set aside by the supermarket to allow seniors, pensioners and those with disabilities to access the supermarket aisles without the general crush. Now, obviously, this is in response to some of the panic buying that we've been seeing over recent weeks, where there's been empty shelves of toilet paper and paper towels and rice and pasta and some of those staple items that have been quite difficult to track down. We spoke to a number of people here this morning, including some in their 90s, who say that they're here because they need to get some of these supplies. They're usually well stocked up, but they're running low, and given the current situation and the potential for further shutdowns, people here were here to try and take advantage of what they could get today.
I've just been diagnosed with a very severe bladder cancer and I'm in for a really rough time, so I might not be able to get out, and I need to be preemptive and store up. We're the most vulnerable people over 65, I think, so we need to be cared for, I think. In this way, it's wonderful, wonderful idea.
There were a few people who were doubtful that the early hour would be appealing for people with a disability and the older, but you're saying that it has seemingly worked quite well as a first day at least.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think the message came across loud and clear yesterday when Woolworths, and I think Coles is introducing a similar scheme tomorrow between the hours of 8 and 9 in the morning. There have been concerns by some people that getting access to the shops this early is quite hard. Some people catch public transport or special community buses and they don't operate until later in the day, and that's proven problematic for people in this age group being able to get those supplies. But this morning there were plenty of people here. Most of them drove and came in pairs, and to be honest, a lot of people weren't stocking up massive piles of trolleys. They were really here to get those basic essential items that they haven't been able to get, and toilet paper was number one on everybody's list here this morning. So everyone managed to get a packet of toilet paper. There are limits in place for some of these items like toilet paper and rice and other staples. Online shopping's also been quite difficult for people. There have been limitations on deliveries by the major supermarket chains. So people really did get the message that now is the time to come if you want to avoid those crowds and some of those scenes that we have been seeing across some shops in the country, where there have been quite aggressive scenes of people tussle to try and get their hands on these sort of very valuable items. So a lot of people here did not want to get involved in that, so that's why they made the effort to get here early this morning.
Oh, Antoinette, thanks for letting us know how it went.